All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone. In today's world, we are constantly blasted with dopamine 24/7. Our minds are constantly racing and thinking. When we want to stop thinking, we whip out our phones to get our minds off things. We are in constant motion physically and mentally, while cats are the complete antithesis of us. Observing these furry creatures, you begin to realize that cats have a really boring life, especially compared to ours. 90% of their day is spent sleeping or just staring at things. Life is enough for them. They don't need to fill their day with useless and mundane things. We start to become resistant and numb to these things that make us happy, so we keep moving up levels, getting to drugs, drinking, and things of that nature. And we're still not content. We keep filling ourselves up with these things, but it's never enough for us. Enough is never enough. And we might even feel emptier than when we started to pursue this perpetual happiness. How can we be more like a cat? If you're an avid caffeine enjoyer, you're probably familiar with caffeine tolerance. When you drink caffeine, you start to adapt to the caffeine. The caffeine doesn't start to feel the same as it used to. Now, most people try to solve this by increasing the caffeine they consume by copious amounts. You want more and more. You keep, it's like a cycle. You keep adding on to the caffeine. Just 200 milligrams turns to 400, which turns to 600. And you keep building up resistance. This can be applied to anything. Maybe your dopamine receptors are fried, and you choose to solve this problem by shoving even more dopamine-inducing content into your brain. This is the basis of addiction like drugs, pornography, music, phones, etc. Now you might think the solution to all this is extremely complicated, but really, it's not. All you need to do is just stop. You just need to get away from all these things that you are tethered to, you're kind of bound to. You need to feel free again. We need to stop chasing immediate pleasures. Start to read and write more. Once again, when you observe a cat, you observe a creature that enjoys the nature of nothingness. You don't always need to be doing something. Doing nothing can sometimes be more than doing something. Be comfortable with your thoughts. The best thing you can do is just simply stare at a wall. We need to learn from these creatures, and we need to apply their way of living to our lives. We need to have the ability to sit in a room alone with our thoughts and be comfortable with it. Be like a cat and be bored.